Hi everyone, my name is Mia White and I'm the Digital Marketing Manager of the NJCAAE. Today I am joined by Jared McFadden from Barton Community College. How are you today?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Do you mind just telling me all about you, your name, your age, what your major is?
I'm Jared McFadden. I go from Barton Community College. I play for the Barton Esports team. I play for the R6 team specifically. Uh, I did say I was 22. I do nursing. I currently have my LPN, and tomorrow I graduate with my RN, of, of my ADN, and hopefully get my RN license sometime this summer.
Ooh, that's awesome. Congratulations on graduating. That's really exciting. Are you guys having a ceremony?
We're having a pinning ceremony in the Fine Arts building at 2:30 tomorrow.
That's so awesome. Do you feel like a sigh of relief?
Not really. I have to study for that NCLEX, so it's not over
Oh,
yet.
yeah. My
Sadly.
roommate is actually a nurse also, and I remember when she was studying for that. But I'm sure you'll be fine, you know. You made it this far, it'll be good. That's really cool. So, I know nursing school is a lot of work. So, how do you juggle nursing school and being on the esports team?
Truth be told, I got lucky with the group of people I had with Coach Rose and my instructors working very diligently to help kind of manage my time and help maybe I can jump on a different clinical day instead of another so I can try to fit in a game. Practices were kind of hard to deal with just because our timeline for our team is always very scrambled.
Mhm. So, what kind of nurse do you want to be in the future?
I'm actually hoping to get. I accepted a job in Wichita via Christie St. Francis, and right now they're currently looking. They're currently trying to put me on a medical ICU uh, at nighttime.
Oh, that's really cool. So I'm sure you had to do some clinicals and all of that. Were those at nighttime?
Some were at nighttime, specifically the ones at Via Christi were at nights. But I had to go to Hayes, labor and delivery overnights. Um, I besides those are the two major ones I remember for the nighttime.
Okay, I gotcha. So you said you're on the Rainbow Six Siege team, right?
Yep.
Okay, how long have you been playing that?
The game itself for about 8 years, but for Barton, I've been playing about three. I had to spend my first year. I had to spend 3 years at Barton just because of one of prereqs, second year LPN, and then the last year is my ADN or RN year.
Hmm.
So it's been 3 years on that, and but for in general for the game, about 8 years ever since it came out.
Okay, awesome. So you definitely have some experience under your belt. So once you graduate, do you continue to, or do you plan to continue to keep playing game?
I'm still planning to play Rainbow Six. I'm in the competitive sense, unless some school comes with a good offer and I can play remotely. I don't really see a continuation, but I mean, I enjoy the time I've been playing so far.
That's really good. Have you had any special roles on your team? If you have, what are they? And if not, what has been the best part about being on the Barton team?
Um, I sometimes help manage the team, like help them get organized and trying to plan, help plan the games, of course, around different players and try to help organize practice times. In terms of in-game roles, I sometimes IGL, but I, our guy who has the last words always was a star player. The Ashton Inslee was always great with the calls, and he was a great entry fragger. I mainly just played support, so any times I felt like I need to step in and do something, I would have helped support my team in that fashion.
That's really cool. So you've been playing on this team for 3 years, but you've been playing for 8 years. That's a long time. How have you improved? Like, what strategies do you take to get better at the game?
I definitely spend like 3 years ago, I would never enter like a T hunt or practice range or not. I really just hopped in a game and then play it and didn't really think much behind the strategies or holds of a certain site. But uh, ever since meeting this new team we got back in 21, that helped me like start laying down foundations, how to start improving myself, how to start looking at the game from a different way instead of seeing it, um, seeing kind of like 2D. You actually see more 3D. So I think about why there's a hole in a wall to look all the way down to this point instead of just having a wall reinforced and just having one singular angle to look at.
Yeah, that makes sense. What is your gamer tag and how did you decide on the gamer tag?
It's a I'm a toaster 5,000. I I used to have a I'm a maple. It was a general kid's name, but then I was like, oh, I gotta think of something more like adult like. I gotta go more extreme. So I just picked the next thing, and I was eating toast at the time, so I just like, all right,
That's
there we
fair.
go.
You know, a lot of adults use toasters, so it makes sense. I enjoy toast, so that's really cool. Do you think you're gonna keep that for the rest of your life, or as you
Oh,
get
easily.
older, does it, go to microwave, or how does that, how does a toaster get more mature?
I might move on to I'm an oven or I'm a stovetop, but so
I
far
like
I could see I could just stick with I'm a toaster.
I like it. That's good. That's really cool. So, a lot of times there's stereotypes with everything. Being a gamer, have you come across any stereotypes against or that have to do with esports or gamers in general? And if so, what do you have to say about those?
Oh, I kind of get the stereotype of like, oh, we're just like mindless like zombies playing video games, and I always just encourage someone to actually who thinks that way just to sit down and listen to a competitor game, listen to how like different we can imagine the game, the strategy behind it, and the amount of just thinking what goes behind these games instead of just thinking that you just hit a button, click something, and then you win. It's just to prove to them it's a little bit more complicated than that. That's one stereotype I've definitely seen.
For sure. Yeah, I think a lot of people that think it's easy or, mindless, they just don't really know. And so they're just
Mm-hmm.
kind of speaking with ignorance. So that's cool, not to let it get to you because people who are in the esports space or in the industry, they know. Um, okay, well, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Obviously, you're going to be a nurse, and you plan to continue gaming, but do you have any other goals?
Oh, I'm hoping to by then to get. I want to finish my bachelor's. Hopefully, I want to say hopefully in 2 years. I want to get that done and over with. I mean, I'm that's my biggest goal to get my bachelor's, and then from then on, I kind of like hopefully my end goal is to eventually get my CRNA, that certified registered nurse anesthesiast, and I just really that's be one of my top goals for life, one of my bucket list. Eventually, down the road, I want to at least try for
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think you can do it. So good luck. I think you got it.
it. Thank you.
Is there anything else that you want the world to know about you? Do you have any fun facts about yourself that are esports related or not esports related before we go?
Not really. Just if you look at my Twitter profile, I'm a funny guy. I don't take a lot of things seriously. You look at my Twitter profile. There's two AA batteries shoved up my nose. That's about the epitome. That's the epitome of my personality. I just love joking around and having a fun time.
Well, as long as you don't get them stuck, then I think that's okay.
Be awkward to show up my workplace with the ERs. Like, hey guys, I got a
Well,
situation here.
good thing you're a nurse, you know a lot of nurses and you can always be prepared, so it's
Mhm.
okay. Well, I really appreciate you taking the time to do this with me. I know it was short and sweet, to the point, but I really enjoyed my conversation with you. And unless there's anything else you'd like to say, then we can go enjoy our afternoon.
I just want to quickly shout out. my team. This is everyone's last semester, so I want to specifically, they always love to make fun for that part. Thank Coach Rose. I mean, he's the one that developed this program, and it's kind of sad to see him go, but at least we're all kind of leaving the exact same time. Ashton Inslee, he's been like a tremendous like mentor for me and helped me learn the game and kind of been motivation from he did a lot of weight change. I want to thank so I'm going to go through my entire roster. I got 5 more guys here. I want to thank Eli Freely for always keeping a positive attitude and just joking around and help bring in the tension mid matches. I want to thank Jacob for coming in on a really short notice and moving 2 states away to come play for us. And his mom is an ICU nurse and been help mentoring me and encouraging me along the way. Joel, Joel is our bedrock of a player. He's just been a solid rock for the entire team to lean on and always there for a quick laugh. And I gotta thank Will, even though me and him bump heads. Sorry, I mean we always. I mean his dedication is just immaculate.
That's awesome. Shout out to your team as well. And shout out to you for graduating tomorrow. That's a huge accomplishment. And, just great job. Keep it up. I can't wait to see you, hopefully not in the emergency room anytime soon, but that's really cool for you. I'm happy for you. And thank you so much again for doing this with me. I really appreciate it.
Not a problem. Thank you for having me.